Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're now tuned to Lady Scorpius Tarot. I am your host, Lady Scorpius. Today we're going to be reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love. Now this is going to be a 3-card general spread for my Virgos. I'm trying to get my time down to 20 minutes so you guys can get quick readings, quick messages. And so just to let you know, I did go ahead and I pre-shuffle my cards. I saged my cards today. I'm going to be working with a new deck instead of the Dorian Virtue deck. The Love Romance Angels. I'll be giving you some messages from, what's this? Psychic Tarot for the Heart guidebook by John Holland. So let's get straight into it, Virgos. Universal Spirit, Creator, Center, Guides, and Center Masters. Please give me messages for my Virgos. Please give me messages for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love. What messages do you have for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love? Universal Creative Spirit, I ask you to give me messages of the height, love, and clarity for my Virgo, Sun, Moon. Ooh. Okay, these two popped out. Universal Spirit, please give me one more messages for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love. What is on my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love? Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. So the overall energy is take the lead. This is an action card. So universe is calling for you to take the lead when it comes to things in your love life and manifesting things in your life all in general, overall. We have the third eye chakra card coming in first. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a kind of glare. Third eye chakra card coming in. Then we have darkest spheres coming in right after that. And then we have nurture, okay? So this is definitely your energy right here with the nurture card. So for my Virgos, I see that you guys are I feel like with this card, you guys are going through a lot of mental things right now when it comes to like your love life or just your life in general. But I feel like some of you guys have universe is calling for you to pay attention to your intuition and use your highest your third eye or your crown chakra. Using your intuition to see things clearly. I see that some of you guys have some fears and doubts when it comes to things in reference to your love life or just things that's going on in general that can be affecting your love life. Some of you guys might be fearing some things or having negative thoughts, or maybe it might be just dreaming about some negative things or fearing some things that might occur within your love life or your life in general. But I do see that universe is calling for you to nurture yourself. For the month of August, Virgos, I really need you guys to nurture yourself when it comes to your health, your wellness, and just if you guys can ground yourself, get back into nature, go to the park, go to the beach, just something to ground yourself and balance yourself out, okay? I will be clarifying these cards with my tarot deck. Let's get right into it. We're using this deck. The overall energy is take the lead. So I see universe is asking you, Virgos, to take the lead when it comes to your love life projects that you want to manifest and create. And just also using your highest intuition to bring in positive thinking, positive thoughts, and just knowing that things are going to work out in your favor. Because I see that you have some fears, but your third eye chakra is like you need to open your eyes and see things from your first eye. You know, use your highest self, your highest forms of reality, or your highest forms of intuition in your mind, you know, things that you see. Like, I feel like some of you guys, like, sorry if I'm all over the place, but I feel like some of you guys are lacking the intuition that you need to see things clearly, okay? And I'm not going to say lack the intuition, but some of you guys are rejecting the universe's message, the universal messages that's coming down through your crown chakra. Because I'm pretty sure most of my Virgos are very intuitive, but sometimes you guys can pass judgment, or not pass judgment, but sometimes you guys can kind of like pass judge your thoughts and just think that maybe you're being pessimistic. But I really feel like having negative thoughts and fears and not using your intuition as well is going to bring out pessimistic thoughts, because you are having some fearful doubts or some fearful things in your mind about some things within your love life and how things might go as far as like your actions and anything you're creatively doing right now. And so the universe is just calling for you to tap into yourself. Some of you guys need to tap into meditation, yoga, just working on activating your third eye so you can see things more clearly, okay? Let's go into it. So universal spirit, creative, center, guides, and center masters, please give me a clarifying card from the third eye chakra card. Why is the third eye chakra card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love? Why is the third eye chakra card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love. Some of you, okay, so third eye chakra. So some of you guys could be having fears and doubts about maybe money, your unionship with your partner, how things might turn out. But I see that some of you guys also can be talking to the universe, asking for a sign, asking for the universe to give you a sign. Maybe some of you guys are past judgment. Like I said, there's a lot of past judgments, but maybe some of you guys are judging yourself or judging your situation for what it is, or maybe you want to have some type of rebirths. I feel like some of you guys are trying to talk to the universe and you're calling in messages, like you're calling in telling the universe to bring you some type of success and a new chapter, some new financial gain. But with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, I see that it's going to be some new changes coming in for my Virgos, and you guys could be having some new money coming in, some new finances, or just things that that wasn't really serving you in the past. Things are going to be let go for you to change your cycle. And I feel like some of you guys might find some of you guys can be going back to school or studying, doing some higher learning. And that's going to help you manifest a new money opportunity or some type of new gain. Maybe you guys can have a new cycle coming in when it comes to your love life after feeling like maybe you didn't have enough or you was left out in the cold or something like that. Because I did see this Five of Pentacles that popped out for some of my people. Some of my Virgos, you can be dealing with another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, that you might feel like left you out in the cold financially or just wasn't supportive financially. But I do see that you are going to have some positive changes coming forward, and you're going to be able to see these changes if you use your third eye and you use your intuition and you stay, in tune with the universe and in tune with yourself, okay? Now let's see what's going on with the darkest spheres. Universal Spirit. Okay. Some of you guys can be fearing a divorce. I see Justice card coming in, so some of you guys can be fearing a divorce. For some of my Virgos, or fearing like having to pay some type of debt back, or legal allegations, or court, anything that has to do with like paperwork, documents, court, marriage, divorce. I see some of you guys might fear that, and so that can be on your mind. Universal Spirit. Why is the Darkest Spirits card here for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month? Ooh. Universal Spirit, why is the Darkest Spirits here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018? Why is the Darkest Spirits card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018? Okay. Some of you guys feel like some of you guys can be fearing like secrets, or maybe you're hiding a secret or your partner can be hiding a secret. Some of you guys can be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you guys can be dealing with any water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But I see some of you guys are fearing like secrets or things being fearing the unknown, fearing having doubts and fears about secrets or things that's being hidden from you that you're not aware of. I do see some of you guys wanting to use your intuition and tap in and kind of like take some time out to yourself to isolate and just think and clear your mind and see the light at the end of the tunnel. Some of you guys need to kind of like go into your own type of space and just clear your mind and just kind of like use your highest self, your highest intuition. I think that's why that their chakra cards coming in. But I feel like the universe is saying that some of you guys need to take time to isolate yourself and go inside yourself and use your intuition and use clarity and just tap into that, because some of you guys have been lacking that, okay? Maybe some of you guys haven't took the time out to nurture yourself when it comes to your spirituality, and the universe is calling for you to do that, because we do have the Four of Swords coming in. So some of you guys just definitely need to take a mental break. Some of you guys can be having a lot of pessimistic thoughts or fears when it comes to your love life, partnerships, or things in general, as far as communication as well. I do see that some of you guys need to take a breather and take a break to relax and go inside yourself and just rest. Some of you guys have not been able to get a lot of sleep. Some of you guys might need some type of meditation or some type of healing, some type of spiritual healing for yourself, because you haven't been nurturing yourself. And that's why the Nurture card comes in right after that too. But with the World card, I see that it's some cycles that's changing, okay? It's going to be some new cycles and old things that's going to be ending, so you can bring in some type of new beginning, okay? And let's see, why is the Nurture card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 and love? Why is the Nurture card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 and love? Why is the Nurture card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of 2018? Okay. All right, so some of you guys had a tower moment. Maybe some of you guys might have hit rock bottom when it came to something in your relationship, or maybe you had a shake-up or a breakup when it came to a relationship, or maybe an argument. But something drastically happened, and it's making you feel like bound and stuck. Some of you guys feel like you want to nurture yourself, but you don't know how, because you're not seeing things clearly. You're not taking the blindfold off and removing yourself from any burdens or concerns With the Ten of Swords coming in, I mean, with the Eight of Swords, I'm sorry. With the Eight of Swords coming in, I feel like some of you guys have a lot of things on your mind mentally, and you're not able to kind of like shift your thoughts and see things in a positive manner, okay? So I feel like my Virgos, you got to get out the sorrow. You got to get out any negative feelings or thoughts. Even if something happened where it shook up your foundation within your relationship, where you guys, maybe you and your partner had a sudden breakup and then you got back together, or maybe they cheated, whatever the case may be, whatever this tower moment was, you know, I see you guys feeling a little, you know, wary about if you should open up, you know, mentally, if you can kind of like break free. I feel like some of you guys feel bound to a situation, and it's time for you to nurture yourself, and you haven't been, but you've been stuck and bound to something. You are with the chalices. What's this? The Knight of Chalices. I see some of you guys are like looking at the opportunity for what it is, looking at your love, kind of having like a dreamlike state. Maybe some of you guys are going through nostalgia. Maybe some of you guys are looking at how things once was within a relationship, and maybe some of you guys are thinking about kind of like reopening your heart, kind of like offering that cup again, but you still feel a little bound because of things that happened in the past with this Tower card. But with that, what I feel like is that you guys are just kind of like a little scared or nervous. Let's clarify. Why is the Eight of Swords here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love? Why is the Eight of Swords here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Yeah, some of you guys might feel like it's a divorce. Maybe something is ending. Maybe you're in a verge of feeling like you want to get a divorce from your partner. Maybe it's a decision that you've been thinking about because you feel like you're better by yourself. Some of you guys feel like you're more stable by yourself as the Queen of Pentacles. So my Virgos, this is you. Feeling like you're more stable by yourself. You're more grounded by yourself. You're very nurturing, caring, and giving. But you feel like you have some doubts about your relationship, and you feel like you have some decisions to make if you want to stay within this commitment, this marriage, or if you want to divorce because of some things that's been happening with this Tower card. Now let's see, Universal Spirit, why is the Tower card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love? Why is the Tower card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love? Why is the Tower card here? All right. So yeah, something like some of you guys can be dealing with a fire sign, but I see somebody had options, or some of them options was illusions, or maybe you feel like there's other options and better opportunities there for you. But I want you to be careful, okay? Because I do see some of these cups are filled with snakes. Some of them are filled with illusions. So maybe you just maybe your head is in the clouds, or maybe you feel like your partner here was in the clouds thinking there's not something else better for them, okay, out there. But with the Death card, some of you guys can be dealing with Scorpio, or maybe something totally ended. Maybe you decided to end something, or your partner decided to end something with you, because this can go either way. And, you know, decided to kind of like focus on their own self, and you know, or maybe they left you for someone else. But I really feel that's only for some of my Virgos, but I do feel like you're trying to find a balance within things. Let's see, we have a King of Wands here, so some of you guys can be dealing with a passionate fire sign individual who's very passionate, entrepreneur. He is a family guy. He's very strong-willed, could be very handsome and charming, and maybe this person left you feeling like, you know, maybe you had to end something with him because he had a lot of choices or illusions, or maybe you felt the same way, like you had other choices that were better than him. Let's see. Why is the King of Wands here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018? Why is the King of Wands here? Some of you guys feel like this King of Wands energy, this fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries that you've been dating or married to, or in a serious commitment with, because that's when I see serious commitment or marriage. Some of you guys can be feeling like this person is too controlling, too bossy. Maybe you guys can have a business together, or you guys share some type of business foundation together. Maybe if it's your husband, you might own a property together, or maybe you might own a small business together. But I feel like some of you guys feel like this fire individual, or it can be any sign. I feel like some of you guys think that they're controlling, they're bossy, they're kind of slow moving when it comes to things. And, you know, maybe you guys had a shake up about those issues that you guys been having. Because maybe this person felt like they had too many options and they wasn't focused on just you. Let's see. Why's the Tower card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 and love? Why is the Tower card here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Yeah, the Tower card happened. Somebody was asking for a sign or some type of sign from the universe or something like that. One second, you guys. But okay, sorry about that. All right, so Judgment card is here. So yeah, I feel like some of my Virgos definitely feel like you're asking the universe to send you a sign to give you some type of clarity, okay? You're asking for some type of or somebody want to be resurrected from a situation. But I really feel like maybe you found out some secrets about your fire sign individual, or it could be an air sign individual as well. But I feel like you found out some secrets about this person. Maybe they had a lot of choices and options, and maybe you're indecisive about if you want to continue this unionship. But the universe is definitely telling you that you need to nurture yourself and you need to take the lead at, just strengthening your bonds. Maybe it's time for you guys to have a conversation and kind of like, recollect on some things that happened. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a Libra as well, and maybe they want to kind of resurrect some things with you and kind of like apologize or something like that. Maybe they want to change the scenario and make it different, but I feel like you're still guarded, okay, because they hurt you in the past and they suddenly like just did a 360 on you, okay? So with the take the lead card, I feel like universe is calling for you to make a decision, take action, figure out what you want, and go forward with it. Whatever decision you make will be the best decision for you. And I do see somebody wanting to come towards you, a fire sign possibly, or air, that want to strengthen a bond with you. They want to reconcile or strengthen the bond and find some balance between your unionship, okay? So that's all I really have for my Virgos. Let's go ahead and pull one little oracle card. Universal Spirit, give me one oracle card for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2018 in love. Give me one card of advice for my Virgos, Sun, Moon. Okay. Stormy card popped out. Okay, so you guys can be dealing with some rocky situations, some stormy situations, but I feel like you guys are trying to move towards calmer waters, okay? You might have had some delays with stuff or some, moments, some tower moments, some arguing or whatever the case may be, sudden changes in your love life, but I feel like you're trying to move forward to calmer waters. Now, let's go ahead and read what universe has to say for your oracle card. This is Stormy. So the universe says, prepare and brace yourself. Conditions are not favorable at this time. Wait the storm out before proceeding. Please do not worry either. The weather can change very quickly. Meditate on this card when you want to call your sea legs to keep you safe and secure through hardships and stressful periods of time. So you guys, like I said before, some of you guys have a lot of things on your mind. Some of you guys have decisions you need to make within your love life, maybe possibly with finances as well, that's affecting your love life. Because maybe you feel like somebody's not giving as much, or you might have felt like, somebody just left you hanging. I do feel like it's not a perfect time right now for you to it's a perfect time for you to make a decision, but it's definitely time for you to don't make no quick decisions or no drastic changes. You understand? Like, don't start nothing new. If you can repair something, then try to work on something that's repairable, instead of changing into something new, because sometimes the storm can carry over. So with that being said, whatever hardships or stressful periods that you're going through right now, the universe is definitely calling for you to nurture yourself and use your intuition, because you know that you need to heal yourself, get better. Some of you guys need to exercise, work out, maybe possibly lose some weight, eat better. And so maybe you've been stressed out and then you've been gaining extra weight, or you've been having different ailments because of the issues you've been dealing with within your love life or your life in general, okay? But the universe is definitely telling you that, conditions are not favorable at the time, but do not worry about it, okay? Because the weather or the seasons can change really quick. If you want sunshine, you can bring out sunshine. You just have to shift your thoughts and put yourself in an environment when you know it's going to work out for you, okay? So that's all I have for you guys, my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once again, I'm your host, Lady Scorpio. If you would like a personal reading, you would like to know what's going on with you even more from this video, please go ahead and look at my description box below and check out my information on how you can book me for your personal reading. Hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you guys next time.